Dear Father Tony Robert, Chief Guest of Honor, Mr. Rafiq Mohammed, Father Berg, Father Matthias, and all the Salesian fathers, my dear esteemed teachers of this great institution, my dear parents of the children studying here, and my dear students of this Don Bosco School of Excellence. It is a great joy for me to be present here. I came because of the persistence and perseverance of our beloved principal, Father Tony Robert. Thank you for inviting me. What I have to say after seeing such talent exhibited from here? We need to be grateful to God, each of us, for the gift of life, for the gift of our faith, for the gift of our formation, for the gift of what we are today. Let us give a big round of applause for all the students who performed wonderfully on the stage. Father Robert, at the end of his annual report, said, "Without you, there is nothing. No ink, no words, no program. Students, you matter quite a lot." These students are God's greatest gifts to us. Sometimes we forget it. Each and every child is God's greatest gift. What I am going to tell primarily to the parents and teachers today is that we all need to esteem our children. You have to create EBI, emotional bank account, in the heart of your children and in your students. What is this emotional bank account? It is the trust and confidence you create in the children by consistent loving and respectful behavior. You have to correct them, all right, but at least 10 times you should have appreciated your students. Only then you acquire the credibility to correct them once. Look for opportunities to encourage them. Today, though it was a long queue, the school acknowledges the achievements of the students. Wonderful. The parents are very happy. Children themselves are very happy. I too congratulate them. It makes them contribute more to the family, to the society. I think of other students who did not get prizes. Don't be discouraged. I always say the world judges us by the results, but God judges us by the effort. For each of the student who works hard, let us give a good clap. My dear parents and teachers, an LKG child is offered a chocolate. Immediately, if she keeps quiet, what do we say? Say thanks, say thanks. The first message I want to communicate to you today, my dear brothers and sisters, my dear students, my dear priests, is that we need to be grateful. We need to be grateful. We should not be perpetual grumblers and constant complainers. I myself thank the Lord for the gift of life. My parents were not educated. My mother doesn't even know to put her signature. We were 8 children. 4 of them died without my seeing them. I was the 7th, but actually the 3rd. And out of the 4 who survived, I alone studied. I can speak some 5, 6 languages. understand another 5 languages, but God blessed me. We have received so many gifts. In one of the programs, everything is God's gift. Let us be thankful. Let us be thankful to our elderly parents. Students, do not forget your parents, how much they struggle to bring you up. Do not be the cause of their tears at any moment of their life. Be grateful. We need to be grateful. The whole humanity needs to be grateful. We have in the Bible a book called the Book of Psalms. Every time, so many psalms sing the praises of God. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. His great love is without end. And in Psalm 104, not only the human beings, the creatures, the animals, the birds, everything that has life. Actually, the book of Psalms ends with these words: everything that has life, give thanks to the Lord. Sometimes people will say, intimates need not stand on ceremony. We don't need to say thanks. Then why do you teach children to say thanks? When I say thank you, it only means I appreciate what you did. I am happy that you did this to me. That's all. Say many more times thanks, my dear brothers and sisters. Secondly, today, I want all of you, as a bishop, one coming from Salem, I want to tell you, take some time for seeking solitude, silence, serenity. Those of you who are believers, pray to your God. What is life so full of care if you don't have time to stand and stare? Just a few minutes of silence in the morning. Lord, I offer this day in your hands. Protect me, protect my family. Just a few minutes in the evening. Lord, thank you. Give me rest. Let me have enough courage, stamina to walk anew in the new day. Nothing will be lost. We have time for so many things. We need silence. We read in the book of Exodus in the Bible, you know, the people of Israel were slaves in the land of Egypt. And under the leadership of Moses, God freed them from the clutches of Pharaoh. First, Pharaoh consented. Then he changes his mind and he sends his army, horses, soldiers after them. In the front, there is the Red Sea. At the back, there is the army of Pharaoh. Where can they look? They can only look above. My dear brothers and sisters, look above. God will surely take care of you. You will get strength. The second message I want to share with you this evening is, my dear brothers and sisters, we all need to work hard. Even the rich are called to work hard that they may help the brothers and sisters who are in need. Children are always told, I tell them, whenever I go to some school, at the end of the day, you have to make an examination of conscience. What is that examination of conscience? You should ask yourself, what did I learn new today? Second question, to whom did I do good today? Otherwise, don't sleep. You are not entitled to sleep. Learn something new every day. Do some good to somebody every day. That is the secret of being young, energetic, attractive, charming. You can save a lot of money from all the makeup things. Learn something new every day. Do some good to somebody every day. Work hard. Ultimately, it doesn't matter whether we are successful or not, whether we gave our 100% cheerfully in all that we did. My dear parents, my dear teachers, another thing I want you to teach your children is, tell them to be courageous. Let them be courageous. This morning, I was reading the Tamil newspaper, the Salem edition of Dinakaran. There was an article on suicide. It seems the children, school-going children or college-going children, suicide has doubled in the last 10 years, more than the previous 10 years. What is the use of education if you are not giving them self-confidence? If you don't teach them perseverance? Do not worry. You may fall 10 times. Doesn't matter. You can get up the 11th time. Do not break their hearts. Teach them courage. One of the DEO who came to Salem last year told us, teach two things. My dear teachers, teach them only two things. ஒன்று பணிவு, இன்னொன்று துணிவு. Ask them to obey. Obey the laws of the church, laws of the government. Ask them to be courageous. That is the purpose of all education. They may be victorious in a few instances. That is not enough. Even if they fail, they should be very, very confident and go forward. Courage. You be courageous. One of the teachers was applying for a job. She waited for a few years. She did not get the job. She thought she was entitled. You know what she said? With my two daughters, I am going to commit suicide if you don't give job, she said. I said, this is the reason for your disqualification. You already have suicide tendency. How can you be a teacher and then give confidence to children? I told her. So teach them courage. Something more. Teach the children to be happy. You be happy. We are all created for happiness. We should not have all the time funeral face. Today the children were very happy. Make them happy. Tell them to find out ways and means to be happy. You are cooking for your children. You are doing so many things for your children. It is a life of sacrifice, but there is an inner joy. When a woman does something for the wife, for the child, she forgets all pain because of the abundant love. Teach the children to work hard and be happy. Teach the children to sacrifice and be happy. We are all called for happiness. What matters is not whether we ourselves are happy or not, but whether our family members, the society is happy because of us. Make somebody smile. You can do something. And finally, there was also in the program beautiful song about compassion. The heart of education is the education of the heart. Don Bosco School of Education, I am sure, educates the heart. People who go out from here are able to see the tears of their parents and later on tears of their brothers and sisters and do something to alleviate their suffering. It seems there was a little sparrow. in the forest enjoying all the fruits over there. One day the forest was on fire. The little sparrow could not bear it. It flew to a nearby river and in its beak brought few drops of water and dropped where it was burning. What can the little sparrow's drops of water do to quench the fire of the forest? It flew once again, a few more drops. Again, a few more drops. In the process, it became tired and dropped down dead. What matters is not the fire of the forest was not extinguished. What matters is the sparrow could not keep quiet when the forest is burning. The world is burning. We need to do our part to cool the world. Mother Teresa was once asked, Mother, you will die. What is going to happen afterwards? Why are you doing all these things? Mother said, I only want to be a clean drop of water. That's all. You also join me. Then there will be 2 drops, she told the newsman. Are you married? Yes. Then your wife also can join me. Then there will be 3 drops of water. Do you have children? Yes, 3 of them. Then they can also join me. There can be 6 drops of clean water. That is enough. Let us not blame the world, blame the society. We need to protect our children, protect our spouses, protect our parents, protect the animals, protect the nature, protect the whole creation. May your participation today in this great school of excellence lead you to excellence in life for you and for your children. God bless you. Thank you.